Happy Friday, Houston, Texas. We're feeling good here on the Real and Ryan Show because, come on, let's face it, it's a weekend. And there are a lot of activities throughout the summer that we want to keep you up to date on. June 24th is a Saturday. I want you guys to mark your calendars for June 24th because there's a really fantastic event happening here in Houston with a lot of notable names. And here to talk about it, once again, back in our studio, reunited again with Chester Pitts,
the honorary
our original
member.
Houston Texan and honorary Real and Ryan Show member.
We're putting you in the Hall of Fame of our show.
You are.
Like but where is it going to be? Where is it going to be displayed?
The Hall of Fame?
Next to Yoda in the front.
Maybe my house or something.
Make a video of it.
My office.
And every day at like 7 a.m. we got to make sure we post it on and say,
you get a jacket and a ring.
Oh yeah, we should get rings.
You get a ring and a jacket, and you get to pick the color. Yeah. And Reagan Bergman is here for the first time. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Hi, y'all. All right.
Isn't she so pretty and sweet? Look at her posture. It's fantastic.
I know.
It's very straight.
I know.
This is a very straight.
Yes.
Okay, so the ultimate most dopest dodgeball charity challenge. That's what I want you guys to mark your calendars for. Saturday, June 24th. Yeah, it is a mouthful. Tell us about this, guys. You guys are hosting.
You're going to be captains, right?
You're captains.
Yeah, we're captains.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be amazing. We are so excited. I am the only girl captain, I will say. So I really have a lot to prove.
Because there's 4 teams, right, Reagan? Tell us who the other teams are.
There is 4 teams. There is Justin Reed, DeAndre Hopkins, Chester Pitts, and me.
Nice.
So all 4 of us are competing for our charities. I think last year Chester won.
I mean,
right?
I walked away with the trophy.
Okay.
Really?
I did not play last year, so
That's why.
Are you going to play, Chester?
First of all, let's
You
keep
have to
this
play.
thing real. I'm a large human, and therefore a lot of surface area. So it's probably not what I'm best suited for. And then you add in the mileage and the lack of cartilage in his body. I'm gonna go ahead and coach again like I did last year. But then I have fantastic teammates like Andre Johnson and Cecil Shorts III, who are in great physical condition.
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys who's on these teams.
Rip it up and have a good time. So
Let them do the work for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them. Yeah, I'm like, who's the best coach I could think?
I'm going to call you Ted Lasso.
You know what? That's all right.
You're so nice and you're so positive.
So sweet.
Just say barbecue sauce.
Yeah, you're a football player who doesn't know dodgeball but knows dodgeball. That's a good comparison. So Reagan and Chester, tell me how many people are on each team and who are they? Are they all notable Houstonians, or is it like something that we can sign up for? And you're looking for like listeners to come be on your team.
So what makes the event dope is it's really fun. So think grown adults running around
acting like kids again,
like for real teenagers, and then it just happens to be some of your favorite celebrities in town, current Texans, former Texans, baseball guys.
All right.
I mean, it's just a
Is
really
Paul Wall
good
going to be part of it?
Is who?
Paul Wall?
There's a possibility. I'm working on him. He said he can come if he's going to be in town.
Yeah.
You got him?
I know. So I think he has a concert that night because I talked to his wife, and she's going to be on my team.
Oh, nice.
So I have Crystal, which I cannot wait for.
Which is probably better.
That means Crystal's amazing. Get the grills. The grills going.
Right?
The whole team.
Reagan's like, if I could just get Paul Wall on the team, then I'll get grills. But I think your husband might have grills already from Paul Wall, does he not?
So we were actually supposed to do a video a while ago where I was going to get one made, and I never did it. So I need to do it.
Go get your grill.
I know.
I mean, come on.
Do you have one, Chester?
I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
do not have a grill. I do have pearly whites, though.
Yeah, you're not going to be like, I'm not wasting
you
this
cover
pretty.
those up. For those just tuning in, it is the ultimate most dopest dodgeball charity challenge happening Saturday, June 24th from 1 to 4 p.m. at Pitts 25 on Walker Street. That is hosted by former Houston Dynamo Brian Ching.
Well,
Ching,
cool.
ching, ching.
Nice.
Such a good dude.
Such a great man. Dodgeball charity challenge.eventbrite.com for the tickets.
You said DeAndre Hopkins is going to be one of the captains?
But he's going to play.
So
Is this when you're he's going to make... very much in shape.
Are you
He
gonna
wants to let everybody know how good in shape he is.
Chester's going to be like, come back?
Because he's trying to get this new deal going.
Get him back to the Texans?
He's going to show off his skills.
Yeah, but here's the...
We're going to see. I hope so.
That's
That would
kind
be
of
nice.
tricky and scary for a current player.
Don't injure
I'm
him.
like, I got like something knocked out while I was doing dodgeball.
Yeah,
that happened to Bergman 1 year, years ago. Do y'all remember this? When Lance Bergman did like a charity flag football game and tore a hip muscle.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So he was out for the Astro season.
Flag football is a little bit more intense than with dodgeball.
Okay.
We're not. There's no
You can still play
Super
the
Bowl,
broken nose.
and there's no world championship at the end of this thing. This is about fun, and it's about charity. And oh my gosh, I could never live with it if one of the guys got hurt. But no, we don't go that hard. Settle down, young fella. Settle down.
What are the charities you guys have?
I'll let her go first.
Yeah, so mine is Bregman Cares. Me and my husband do that. We mainly focus on helping children with autism. So that's our big focus. We did autism night at the ballpark in April. Yeah.
And I saw your husband like 2 nights ago with some kids and grown-ups and signing bats for him and doing
he
selfies
loves
with them.
He loves kids.
I'm like,
tell them a man of the people.
Yeah.
The babies love Bregman now. Come on now.
Which to me seems hard
Don't play.
because you're trying to focus on the game. You're trying to plan for that day, but you spend an hour before the game talking to fans.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Cool.
And you guys
not what Chester played back in the day, but get away from me.
Let's go.
Yeah, Chester, how did you handle people that wanted to like hang out and chat you up before the game if they saw you for autographs and stuff? Game face on.
Before on a
Before
Sunday.
the game.
But before, you mean like just
like 9 o'clock, like 9:30? You're at NRG.
The way it's set up is they keep a pretty clear path for us to be focused on game day.
It's like J.J. Watt, remember he used to throw that football to the.
But you got to remember too, the league has changed some too. I played before social media was social media.
Oh, right.
So now it's actually they've realized that it is okay for guys to have fun and that we can compartmentalize the game.
That's true.
And that we don't have to walk around like psychos for the entire season. We just need to be psychos just during the game. Just actually during the game on Sundays, the only time we actually really need to be a psycho.
That's true.
So, so a big part of that is change. And then just in general, you know what? I'm going to give you a little football one-on-one.
Tell us.
Everybody out there on the field, for the most part, they just kind of do their job and do their job. Mm-hmm. But the offensive linemen have a kind of a special job and a special responsibility. We're protecting the $100 million back when I was playing guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's now $250 million.
The franchise.
So I don't really have a whole lot of room for lollygagging and kikiing before the game. Because I got a job to do, and it's a very important job. And you can have, out of 100 plays, 99 great plays. But one play I got my ass beat and $250 million is laying over on the stretcher. How will I ever be remembered in my whole life? All the other things I did good, but that guy got.
How does that happen in the film room when you guys are, breaking down the game
Eric?
in the film?
In the film room. Okay.
It's Tuesday.
You're literally.
Did they play that? They go, look at this This when Chester let David Carr get hurt.
And the coach will rewind that play no less than 75 damn times before they go to the next play to make sure you don't do that.
That's like
again.
in radio. They do air checks and they'll sometimes bosses will bring you in the office. Let's listen to that break, guys.
Yeah.
Now, what
Let's
were you
break this
thinking
down.
when you said this? Like, did it have a complete thought? Did it drive the audience to think about blah, 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 blah?
You do it in front of your.
And we're like, we're just talking about the most dopest dodgeball challenge.
I mean, that's what we're talking about here. Dodgeball. Come on.
If you're just tuning into the Rule and Ryan Show on
That's
104.1 KRBE, we've got Chester Pitts and Reagan Bergman in studio. It's the ultimate most dopest dodgeball charity challenge they're here to talk about. And you have time to think about this. It's June 2nd today. June 24th is this event. Get it in your calendar and get your tickets. This is going to be happening at Pitch 25. So when people get their tickets, I guess it's kind of like set up to just stand around and like I have not been to Pitch 25. I know you guys
Really?
have.
Yeah.
Sam
So I don't know
It's
like how
awesome.
is it set up for people to watch y'all do this?
Pitch 25 is set up pretty cool. So it's like it's obviously a restaurant, it's obviously a bar, and it's a hangout spot.
Mm-hmm.
But they have like a field kind of smack in the middle of the place, and you have stadium seating.
Okay, good. That's what I was
it's
wondering.
It's a real professional
That's awesome.
setup. Ryan has done really an amazing job with this, and you can play soccer on the field. You can play dodgeball. There's a bunch of stuff you can play on the
Pickleball.
On the field. You can't play no pickleball. You know this man have an athletic bone in his body. Talking about pickleball on a
do
green field turf surface.
That stupid
This
game.
guy,
Everyone loves pickleball,
unbelievable.
Chester. You retired from the NFL to be the pickleball commissioner.
I paid money to watch Chester play pickleball.
Wait a minute, did you
What are you,
see
6'8"?
Please, did you see the video of Dirk Nowitzki playing?
No, he
No.
played.
Yes, he did. I was actually pretty impressed
Well, he used to
that
play
he
handball.
could still
I was
move
gonna say, I
around
feel
pretty
like his
good.
hand-eye coordination probably be.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Top shelf.
I think his dad was
Yeah.
an ex.
Now
tennis player.
moving those hips, that's a different conversation because you do have to move a little bit.
What charities are you guys?
So
because Chester,
mine is
we didn't get to
Carson
hear
Park,
yours.
and Carson Park is equivalent of a group home for juveniles. And these are all juveniles that do not have families. So they can be local kids. They can be kids that come across the border seeking asylum. But these are all juveniles under 18 that have no families. And some have mental issues. Some have stressors. Some have been through it all. Some have been human and sex trafficked. The whole nine, we see the gamut. And it's our job to stabilize them, get them on track, and get them taken care of.
That's great. So Carson Park has its own website. Tell us that one.
It's carsonpark.org.
And yours,
Super easy.
Reagan?
BregmanCares.org.
Yeah, you put the E. Yeah, put the E.
Carson Park with an E at the end of park.org. And then I didn't mean to cut you off, Ms. Bregman.
Yeah. CarsonPark.org. And we have BregmanCares.org. We've got Reagan Bergman. We've got Chester Pitts. The other captains for the Dodgeball Charity Challenge are DeAndre Hopkins and
I like that Justin Reed's coming back.
Justin Reed.
Does he live here during the off season, or?
I think he goes back and forth. I think he still has a place here.
What were you saying about Justin last year?
So he came in our studio and he was still a Texan.
I think he was the top about
And we get a lot of celebrities in here, a lot of sports people, whatever. And every now and again, it's kind of like, okay, cool, nice to meet you. Justin Reed's, like, his teeth are like they're like a superhero. It was like I thought they were sparkles, and then like his skin was so amazing.
He's a pretty handsome guy, isn't he? He's a pretty handsome guy. Let's just keep it real here. I mean, it's all right. Yeah. I'm very comfortable in my skin. He's a pretty handsome kid.
Yeah. Really but it wasn't the kind of handsome Chester where I'm just
Super Bowl champion.
Oh my God, Justin Reed. It was just more like, wow, like I really appreciate the attractiveness of this man. My husband's listening like, what the hell are you saying? But anyway, I'm just saying.
We're gonna have to get him in town. We're gonna have to get him in town. We're gonna have to talk to him about his beauty regimen.
I'm just saying.
You know he has creams. Routine. You know he has a skincare routine. You know he has fancy creams like botanicals.
Getting like going to the spa.
Yes.
And getting like the hydro, whatever, facials with the towels.
He definitely has a steam mask.
Probably that.
Is he married or is he...
Not married.
Not married. Okay.
Yeah, so we definitely want to see
young
his
and living
shower
life.
that's in there.
Real quick, because we're going to come back with you guys. Somebody's asking on text, are children allowed to attend this event?
Absolutely. This is family friendly. Bring the babies. Bring 12 babies. It's all good. There's space for them.
Don't just take babies.
Plenty of food, everything.
Reagan's going to be there with her baby and the baby Bjorn.
I probably will.
How old is Knox now?
In the dodgeball tournament.
Is he 1, 2?
He is 10 months.
10 months.
Yeah, he just turned 10 months yesterday. He's about to turn 1.
Maybe you can give us, because Sam,
I just had a baby as well. Yes.
This is her first week back from maternity leave.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe you can give her some advice since you're a few months ahead.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm so curious too. Like, do you have any athletic, history? Like, how did you prepare for this dodgeball tournament? So hopefully we can talk about that coming up next.
Yes.
Because I'm sure you have.
Bring Mom salsa.
I'm sure it's definitely bringing Mom. A lot of carrying my son because we know that is a workout, especially as they get bigger. I will say that's probably my workout.
We're going to continue this conversation with Reagan Bergman and Chester Pitts next on the Rule and Ryan Show. Oh, and more of the fun when it comes to the ultimate, most dopest dodgeball charity challenge. If you're just tuning in, we've got Reagan Bergman and Chester Pitts, team captains for a very fun event in studio. We want to hear more about this. Now, Sam's question to you, Reagan, was: do you like work out to get ready to play dodgeball? Because Reagan, you're going to play on your team.
Yes,
you're just going to be the captain.
I've been doing agility drills. I'm just kidding. I am not into
Like a quick
this.
foot ladder?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm ready. I am ready.
For those of you who don't know, let me reset the stage here. It's going to happen Saturday, June 24, 1 to 4 p.m. at Pitch 25 at 2120 Walker. And if you want to get tickets, it's open for all ages. It's a family-friendly event, Dodgeball Charity Challenge. Eventbrite.com. If you've done a lot of things like the marathon and stuff, Eventbrite is the company that does all the pictures. You have to go to their website. Yeah. So it's Dodgeball Charity Challenge.eventbrite.com. Reagan's got her team. Chester's got his team. DeAndre Hopkins has his team. Justin Reed's got his team. So it's 4 teams, notable people you'll recognize. A really fun event. And Alex Bregman will be there with the drills. Come on, Reagan! Let's go! Reagan!
Oh my God.
No.
I have him training me at home. Okay, we are ready to go. Our family does not like to lose.
You know your kid's going to see this someday, right?
Right.
You know this is going to happen, right? So let's go.
Yeah. So, Chester, I don't know if you've heard this, and I played this a few minutes ago because my daughter, who's visiting today, is 10 years old, and she asked off there, Mommy, can we hear that funny audio of Mr. Eric when he was at the Astros game?
Oh, and he was hammered?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
what is he not?
Hilarious. Run that.
Now,
I want to hear it again.
Supposed to go to a couple games this year, but somehow I backed out. I let my wife go with her friends. I'm like, that day I was at that game was so magical. I don't know if I want to go back into that Minute Maid Park.
to recreate that.
Because
it
it's
can't
just-
happen
Nothing
again.
Nothing can compare.
Yeah.
Until they go back to the playoffs and World Series.
Just to set you up before you hear this audio, Eric, in the past,
So funny.
Drinks
when
a lot.
he would go to a World Series game, we would lose. And when I got word that he was going to go to Game 6 with his wife, nobody wanted a Game 7. Nobody. And I'm such a superstitious ball fan because I love baseball.
Gotcha.
And I had season tickets last year. I almost wrote to him, "You're not allowed to go to Game 6.
Just trying to keep me out.
We know what happens when you go."
I mean,
I
he had
didn't
really,
know.
every time he had gone.
Every time he went to a
every
World
time?
Series game, they would lose.
Like the,
We
Really?
never went to a
even
winning
the one
World
with the
Series
Dodgers.
game.
Everyone else saw the great games.
Game 5 was amazing with Dodgers. He
Yes.
went to the one we lost.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I was
God.
in the
So how
urinal,
many-
and I heard the radio go, "Pfft. Oh, home run. We just lost. I'm like,
Oh my God.
So I didn't want him to go, and I almost texted it, but I didn't even want to manifest the letters to make the words happen. So I said, fine, just whatever's going to
I was
happen, what's
going.
going to happen.
Yeah.
I didn't go because I was so stressed out that I can't handle being in person when I'm that stressed. I had to
got
watch it on TV and walk away from the commentators. So Eric is 3 sheets to the wind. Like, I don't know, 3 bottles of bourbon in. I don't know how much he drank.
Oh, my God.
He gave all his
What
money.
were you drinking,
yeah,
bro?
what were you thinking?
Everything.
bourbons, and then I had some beer, maybe some tequila, and then more bourbon.
God.
Come on,
It's the
man.
mix.
And then I even had a little pizza. Remember those little Papa John pizzas? I think I had one of those. Try and keep me going.
Your
Yeah.
stomach was
And then I
percolating.
went till like 2, 3 in the morning. I ended up at some other restaurant. I forget where I was.
And he was drinking all day.
And I ran into Framber on the street.
On the
They were-
street in his
they were-
car, the
They were
poor
stuck in
guy.
the traffic.
Windows down. Framber's like, oh, God.
He's high five, and he was
Guy.
with Javier. I think was with him too.
Yes.
I can't
So
remember, but
funny.
it was a epic night. I can't even remember. Well, you'll hear it.
So
You'll hear
here's
it.
the audio
yeah.
of
I
he
can't
turns on
wait.
his phone and he's giving us play-by-plays on Instagram.
At least I was smart enough to think as a producer, and I said,
Did you?
I gotta."
So
record this.
did you go live or did you just record
No, I just
it?
recorded it
You
because
just recorded it.
yeah, I
Okay.
could have gone live, but
So and he's up in the 400s.
That
He's up
would've
in the
been
400s.
phenomenal.
That's what we're saying,
Oh, no,
Reagan. Like
that's
your
yeah.
perspective of being on the field with your husband after they win the World Series is way different than what a fan
yeah,
of the 400s
you're with all
is
the
seeing.
wives and husbands.
But here's
and-
what you missed. Don't be jealous. Here's Eric calling the last out.
This could be the third out to win the World Series. This is producer Eric from the Roland Ryan Show, and we are ready to go. Here we go. Presley's going against Castillo's something. It is. It's open. And yes, we won the World Series. Holy 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 we won. We did it.
All the fireworks.
They did it. We are the champions of the world. Suck my Philadelphia, suck it! Oh, yes! What a way to end it! The crowd is going crazy. I just peed my pants twice. We're the champions! Like you say,
my
you say
God.
we, like
Yes, that might be the best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it
That
was so good.
is
And
amazing.
one of our listeners, because you know how you can't recreate MLB footage?
Yeah.
One of our listeners who was at the game, was filming that. She was on the third baseline. She sent that, and then she put Eric's audio over it. So there's a video play-by-play of
you go to-
Eric over it with that last
If you go
out.
on Instagram,
Oh
Epic.
my God, that's
Epic.
amazing.
at producer Eric
Yeah.
on Instagram, I have that on. Just go back to the date, and you'll see it right
Yeah.
there.
Man,
So-
gotta watch
it's
that.
amazing what
It's-
people can do.
People
on
wanted me.
social
They
media.
wanted me to
Yeah,
go
I
do some
know.
games. They wanted me to do some play-by-plays. To
I mean, you should.
yeah.
Probably with
Yeah.
a little
very
alcohol
Sugarland. Maybe I do
involved.
Sugarland.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little less
Space
Just
Cowboys.
just so you can pronounce names and
Castanets, no, I don't know.
somebody.
Castan
Castan
somebody.
something.
And he was too drunk to
That
even
is
care.
so
Where I was, I couldn't see the guy. I had to look at the screen.
The ultimate most dopest dodgeball charity challenge. If Eric goes and gets drunk, maybe he can do play-by-play for that.
Yeah, there you go.
And you can do it on the mics there.
There's kids there. I can't do that.
If you get that drunk, no worries. We'll call an Uber for you. We'll call
I'm on Chester's
Car
couch. I'm
service
gonna sleep
for
on his couch.
Somebody
No, I don't
texted
like you that much.
audio never
like
gets
that.
old.
Can't put up with that.
So it is hosted by former Houston Dynamo Brian Ching at Pitch 25 on
25.
Walker, and
Is
it's
Brian
the
gonna
ultimate
play?
most dopest dodgeball charity challenge. Yeah, is he gonna
So-
play?
He probably can't play because he can't show
So Brian's kind of washed like me. We've come to
Cartilage game is
terms
gone.
with our physical condition, and we know to stay out the way so no one has to call 911 to come carry us off this field.
Oh my God.
But he will be there fighting on in spirit and cheering on and making sure
all the teams,
the drinks and the food is flowing and everyone's having a wonderful time.
Dodgeball Charity Challenge.eventbrite.com for your tickets. It's open to all ages. It's a family-friendly event. And don't think I forgot about the summer 2020 free. I'll get you those Madonna tickets in a second.
Oh,
but, you know, we're having so much fun. I know Kevin's like, Madonna tickets rule up. Should I just do right now? Listen, here's
we're
what
not worried about Madonna tickets right now. Dodgeball tickets, all right? All right. Madonna's going to always be Madonna.
It's like 8:35 and 1:20. And
like, please,
Kevin's like sweating because he wants to give Madonna tickets. Somebody on text, Chester's asking, can you please ask Chester about DeMeco Ryans? We need to know how he's feeling about this.
Yeah.
Everyone's real excited, right?
I can definitely answer a question about DeMeco, but can we also do like a 2-ticket giveaway for dodgeball?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Good deal.
You want to do a family 4-pack or a 2-pair? A 4-pack.
Family 4-pack.
Yeah.
Family 4-pack is what we're going to give away because, you know, it's family friendly. Family 4-pack.
Let's do that now so that we can get the winner.
Yeah. So the number is 713-390-5723. That's KRBE on your phone. If you're caller 15. 713-390-KRBE, caller 15. You're getting a 4-pack of tickets for this event, June 24th. That's a Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m., pitch 25. It is 4 teams, one led by Reagan Bregman, one led by Chester Pitts, one led by DeAndre Hopkins, and one led by Justin Reed.
Yes, and we will also have a lot of fun giveaways at the event. Like, I'm going to bring signed bat, balls. We're doing all that stuff. So we're going to have a fun auction while
awesome.
we're there, too.
People love that stuff.
Like I'm telling you. Just come out, just have a blast. The first year we did it, it was really fun. The People's Champ came to that one. But I'm telling you, every year it gets bigger and better, and I really wish I had cartilage so I could play.
Your team needs to come out
How many years have y'all done this? How many years now?
This will be year 3. So Justin won first year. He was a champion the first year, and my team was the champion for the second year.
Is your walk-on music going to be the AC/DC song?
If Justin cheated to win the first year, I should have won that year too. No. Absolutely.
Andre Johnson. Which one did he say?
She said,
okay.
She said, my team and Andre Johnson cheated last year, and Andre's a man of character.
Yeah, do you guys have players? Do you have referees?
He would never do something
Do you guys
like
have refs and stuff? You have to have people to make it.
There's 4 referees in the whole 9. Absolutely.
I can see Chester getting in somebody's face. If you came up and you got my face, I'm like, yes, sir, okay.
Do you guys practice by...
We went to video footage on...
Stop it.
We recruited fans' cell phones to watch video footage to prove that it was outer end. It gets a little
Are you sure you want to be in this, Reagan? This sounds...
I can't wait.
It's intense.
So are you guys trading by...
You know what she's going to do? She's going to dip the ball in the sauce.
Oh, my God. The Reggie ball sauce.
Hit you in the eyes.
Put you out.
And as you know, Eric, what we say, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Oh, yeah.
Dodgeball. Have y'all seen that movie, Dodgeball? With Vince Vaughn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie.
Throwing wrenches at people?
I forgot about that part.
Oh, yeah.
But I do love that movie.
Yeah, you're right.
Dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. Dodgeball.
I remember that.
So that's really fun that you guys are doing this. And again, it's BregmanCares.org is the charity that Reagan Bregman is playing for. And then, of course, Carson Park with an E, PARKE.org with Chester for this ultimate, most dopest dodgeball charity challenge. And is it 6 per team on a dodgeball team?
It's 10 guys.
per team.
Excuse me.
Like on the...
10 people.
Yeah,
10 people. 10 people. Thank you.
We're ladies now.
How many are on the court, though?
Yeah, on the court at the same time. Is it 5 at a time?
No.
Subs.
On the entire... Yeah, you have subs. So it's 6 people on the field.
Yeah, that was 6 and 6.
I
I was going to say, that's a lot of bodies.
Yeah, no, it's 6.
Especially if they're all football players.
Oh, my goodness.
Especially on the field. So look, Coach Ryans.
Yeah, what do you think?
DeMeco Ryans.
He's my friend. So he's DeMeco. But professionally, and since I'm on the radio, it's Coach Ryans.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm supposed to have lunch with him sometime here in the next couple weeks.
Tell him to come on the show and hang out with us.
And I'm sweet talking him to actually come to the event as well. So we will see if the schedule lines up, if we can get Coach Ryans to stop by.
He's got to stop by. It's so close. He can just get there and
You can get there in no time, right?
15 minutes.
That's what I'm going to say. Come on, Coach. But I am so... Look here.
Is it cool to see
The
a
energy.
friend? Your friend that...
The energy, the excitement, like my real friend. But it's not even about that. Like, this man is a good human, a good dude, a great man. Like, the kind of man that every dad is like, if my son turns out like that, I did a hell of a job. And you poke your chest out about it. Just does everything the right way. Treats people extremely It wasn't me. I didn't do it. You just got to act like you don't know what's going on. Because if you did it, then you know what's happening.
Exactly.
But if you don't know what's happening, hey, you just look here like nothing happened. But no,
As you were saying.
his energy that he brings because he loves. Look, after God and his family, the only thing on the planet that matters is football. Nice. He has loved football. I remember the day he was drafted and he came in, first time we're out there at OTAs, and that boy knew the whole playbook, and he was on the second team, and he was making calls from the sideline. Everybody was like, what the heck is going on?
What's this rookie doing?
What's this rookie doing? And that's just how good he has always been. That's awesome. And that's why he's been able to just ascend the way he has, come back home, play in front of the team that, come coach the team that drafted you. Like, how often does that really happen?
Yep.
I got my fingers crossed that he will be here the way Coach Tomlin has been, in Pittsburgh.
That's amazing.
A 15, 20-year coach that's just done it right for a long time, won 2 or 3 Super Bowls for the city. I just really believe that's really what he can ascend to, and it's just because he does everything right. He has all the passion that you need, and the team and the GM, everybody is on board, really kind of with one heartbeat and one accord, and kind of all that foolishness that we've had coming over the last year. A lot of that
foolishness. You're being nice about that word.
That cancer and those viruses are out of the building now.
Gone, yeah.
Blake around and find out.
Yeah,
Andre Johnson back.
It's the way things should be, and it's important to him to do things the right way all the time.
And of course, we're talking football now because we've always talked football with Chester because he's original Houston Texan.
Well, we always try to, but I don't think we ever did. Remember, you come in every Monday. We never talk about the game. We talk about people calling with love advice.
Remember we did. Remember we would read scenes from the sex novels.
Oh yeah, 50 Shades.
We would from 50 Shades. Oh, we did all kind
and
of.
And you answered questions.
Whatever the Texas.
Whatever we did.
Texas send it in.
Actually,
Give the
Reagan,
people what they want.
Here's the interesting thing. We always say in radio, people listen with one ear. I know we've got 2 of them. They work at the same time, but people just kind of listen with one ear. So I mentioned earlier Justin Reed, and somebody just said, who's the person you're saying has sparkly teeth and great skin? What's that guy's name?
Well, it's also Chester Pitts. Look at those teeth. Look at that skin.
Yes, Chester Pitts.
Mine is solid, but nothing like young Justin Reed.
Well, we found out off the air that Justin Reed does not do a skincare routine. It's just soap and water. And
he probably doesn't drink.
He's gifted. Yeah, he's an athlete. So.
He definitely doesn't drink much. He definitely takes care of his body.
Okay, wait, can I ask a question? We're going to veer from football for a second. We're talking about sports. So, Reagan, being married to a professional sports person, Chester was one, right? Yeah. So he can give us that side of it. But when your husband has to, whatever diet or regimen, I don't mean diet like you're trying to lose weight, but the diet of an athlete, do you feel like you can't eat something you want to eat? Because Alex is like, I can't have that. So you just join me on that?
Wait till he goes on that.
Or do you hide in the pantry like me?
He's gone for 10 days. You're like, I can eat it now.
No, I don't think so. Honestly, when I first met Alex, he just ate pizza and burgers and stuff. So he did not have that. Now he's gotten a lot better and focused on it. But I feel like, I just kind of eat whatever I want. I don't care because I'm like, he's got a totally different thing that he's got to do. Baseball is taxing. It is every day.
You picked PE as your profession.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you guys.
It's so many games.
When you lose a game, you have to stew on that all week. Until the next.
Because it's only one game per week.
You lose a game, you got to throw it out of your mind and then play the next day.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
In a way, that's good because then you got to wait a whole week to redeem yourself.
In baseball and basketball, because it happens so fast, you almost sometimes look at a guy's face after the game and you feel like they don't care because they're already processing to let it go because we got the next one coming up.
Because fans can't let it go. They got to go on.
Exactly. They stew longer.
Actually,
that's
a good point because when we almost got shut out, or did we get shut out for one of those games last week? I went to the one where we came back in the 9th inning with those 4 runs, which was epic. And then we had, I think, a game where we got shut out. And I'm thinking, But I go, well, there's another one tomorrow. There's another one tomorrow.
Yeah.
But when the Texans would lose, I'm like, oh God, Monday sucks. We'd always play this drop that said, I hate football. Because we had to wait for it for a week. Come on, let's go Texans.
Your husband's killing it. He got the new haircut. Yeah. Look what's happening.
Yeah. He has to switch it up. So if he ever feels like he's in a slump, he switches he will do a new haircut, whatever. So he's got the new cut. He got rid of the mullet. I loved the mullet. I have to say,
it's still that commercial. I still see it in the commercial with Pena.
Oh yeah, that's true because it'll live forever in that commercial.
Forever, it never dies.
The mullet never dies. Believe me,
immortalized.
Well, we can't wait to see how this all turns out. The ultimate Most Dopest Dodgeball Charity Challenge. Again, it's June 24th, 1 to 4 at Pitch 25. Get your tickets at dodgeballcharitychallenge.eventbrite.com.
And one more thing, if you're interested in playing in the tournament, I know there's going to be opportunities to do that on the Dodgeball Charity Challenge Instagram.
Is there a candy coated team?
So go and follow
that
Instagram.
I think the candy coated donut team. Let's go.
Yes.
It's Dunkin' Donuts. Bring all the donuts. We'll be the sugar corn over here. We'll be cheering you all
around the
on.
corner.
Real hyped up.
That's good. Thank you so much, Reagan, for coming in. And Chester, always great to see you.
Don't
You
be
know you have an
strangers.
open invitation.
You know y'all my peoples.
Whatever you guys need.
Anytime, anywhere.
Come hang
You know,
out
we
with us.
actually, Reagan,
And I'm gonna bring
had-
Reagan next time.
Listen,
too, 'cause
we
she's
had
kinda
Chester
fun. She's really fun, actually.
Yes, because Chester knows it's not about sports. He came in here for the entire show the day after Michael Jackson died. Chester hosted that with us.
That is amazing.
The whole
No, we did
show, we
like
did all Michael Jackson music.
4 hours. It was an MJ fest. It was
Yeah,
serious now.
it was.
Oh my God.
And it was such a. I mean, it's Michael
You know,
Jackson, so
yeah.
to lose MJ was a big deal.
Yeah.
But then, as a collective, we made the most of it. It was
We sure
awesome.
did.
That's
We sure
awesome.
did. Well, great luck to you guys. It's a family-friendly event, Houston, so anybody can go. And again, it's happening on June 24th. It's at BregmanCares.org and at Carson Park with an E.org for their charities. Thanks so much. Y'all have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you for having
Guys.
us
Thank you, guys.
on.
Take care,
Hope to
guys.
see y'all.
It was fun.
24th. Come on.